September 2015, astronomers and citizen scientists, which are part of a planet hunters group, published a paper on the unusual dimming of a star called KIC 846285, also known as Tabby's star, which showed an unrealistic dimming of about 22%. The star was named after citizen scientist and Yale University postdoctorate Tabitha S. Boyajian. She was the first one to study the dimming of the star from the data collected by the Kepler Space Telescope. KIC 846285 is an F-type main sequence star, which is about 1.5 times heavier and bigger than our Sun. It is a yellow-white dwarf star located in the constellation Cygnus, approximately 1300 light-years from Earth. The discovery was made from the data collected by the Kepler Space Telescope, which observes changes in the brightness of distant stars to detect exoplanets. Several hypotheses have been proposed to explain the star's large irregular changes in brightness, as measured by its light curve, but none to date fully explain all the aspects of the curve. A light curve is a simple intensity versus time graph of the brightness of a star. The graph shown is the light curve of a normal dwarf star. As you can see, there is not much variation in the intensity of light over a large period of time, while this image is the light curve of Tabby's star, which shows the star dimming by up to 15% and 22% at different points of time. The leading hypothesis is that a swarm of dust and rock fragments in a highly eccentric orbit could be the cause of dimming, but to obscure 22% of the star's observed luminosity has been doubted. Another hypothesis, which recently surfaced, claims that this dimming could be caused by a large exoplanet, much larger than the Jupiter. However, it is to be noticed that a planet of size of Jupiter can obstruct only 1% of a star's light. Even if it's a ring giant like our Saturn, then also obstructing 22% of light is theoretically not possible. Another reason for this hypothesis to be false is that the largest exoplanet ever found in the observable universe is not much bigger than 13 times the size of Jupiter. It orbits a star 2.5 times bigger than our Sun, called Kappa Andromedae, and is 170 light years from Earth. The size of the planet in a solar system depends on the size of the star when it is at a very young age. Hence, for a star 1.5 times bigger than a Sun, it is certainly not possible to have a planet so large to obstruct 22% of the star's light. Another hypothesis is that the dimming could be caused by a combination of comets, dust, and giant exoplanet. Scientists working on this project have said that they did not observe any infrared signature from an exoplanet, indicating that whatever is obstructing the light between Tabby's star and our Earth is an extremely cold and humongous object, certainly not a planet, due to absence of infrared signature. Here is when the role of extraterrestrial intelligence life forms come. Scientists believe that this large object could be a Dyson swarm, placed there by a highly advanced species to absorb energy from the star. This theory has been well received by the scientists working on the project, as no other plausible explanation could be proved. Now, the question arises that what is a Dyson swarm? A Dyson swarm, or a Dyson sphere, is a theoretical object that envelopes the star, or at least a part of it, to utilize its energy. The concept was first described by Olaf Stapledon in his science fiction novel Star Maker, and later popularized by Freeman Dyson in his 1960 paper Search for Artificial Stellar Sources of Infrared Radiation. Dyson speculated that such structures could be the logical consequences of the escalating energy needs of a technological civilization and would be a necessity for its long-term survival. He proposed that searching for such structures could lead to the detection of advanced, intelligent extraterrestrial life. Different types of Dyson spheres and their energy harvesting ability would correspond to levels of technological advancement on the Kardashev scale of Type 2 civilization, that is, a stellar civilization, or a civilization that can play with the stars. The star was first discovered as early as 1890 and has appeared in Tycho and Weiss's astronomical catalog. Also, the dimming of this magnitude has not occurred for the first time. Cornell University astronomer Bradley E. Schaffer, in his investigation, has said these dimmings were first recorded about a century ago. Archival photographic plates at Harvard University have showed that this star has faded by a factor of 0.19, that is, 19% dimming, during the year 1890. Though these photographic plates were too old to carry out complete investigation. But the one thing that was proved that these dimmings were not a one-time phenomenon. It had happened in the past and will happen again in future. And it really did happen. On May 20th, Tabby's star dimmed again, but this time only by 3%. The following are the infrared and ultraviolet images of Tabby's star. SETI Institute, which aims to find intelligent species in the cosmos, used their Allen Telescope Array to look for radio emissions from possible intelligent extraterrestrial life in the vicinity of the star. After an initial 2-week survey, the SETI Institute reported that it found no evidence of a technology-related radio signal from the star system. The recent dimmings had again raised hope to find artificial structures around the star, and the data collected will soon be released by the Institute. So, could this be the first official evidence of an extraterrestrial intelligence, or we have to wait longer? The Institute has also set up a fund of $100 million through their Breakthrough Listen initiative to study Tabby's star for next 10 years. SETI has also claimed that the recent data collected indicates that whatever this megastructure is, it is present in the habitable zone or the Goldilocks zone around the star. A Goldilocks zone is a region where a planet can hold water in all three forms, that is, liquid, solid, and gaseous, and is just ideal to sustain life. Although it is unclear what is the cause of this dimming, but researchers at the University of Valencia believe that they can predict when will the star dim again. Their assumption is based on the hypothesis that the dimness is caused by a swarm of asteroids and a giant ring planet. They have predicted that the swarm will pass again in 2021 and the main object in 2023, but no explanation was given for the missing infrared signature, so we can only wait till the time comes and the mystery uncovers. It is interesting to know that Tabby's star is 1300 light years away from the Earth, so whatever dimming we are recording took place 1300 years ago, and if it were an intelligent alien species, then we might just be looking at an ancient alien technology, which is still thousands of years ahead of us, and what they have already achieved exists only in our imaginations. And for all the astronomers out there, it is interesting to note that Tabby's star has an apparent magnitude of 11.7. The star cannot be seen with the naked eye, but can be seen with the help of a 5-inch telescope. So, what do you think? Is it just a swarm of dust and rock, or something lot more than that? Share your opinions in the comment section down below. Stay tuned as we take on a new mystery every week and frequent updates on old investigations. If you liked the video, then hit the like button and share it with your friends, and give suggestions on the mystery we should take on next. Till then, goodbye and thanks for the view.